Hey, it's Tom Pankhurst with GAK, and we're checking out some of the brand new Musicman Sabres. So the Musicman Sabres were released in 2020. I remember walking past the wall of them at NAMM and thinking that they were really cool. They come in some great finishes, and they sort of straddle that line between like modern playability and sort of more traditional and comfortable features, and they've joined them together in some really ergonomic and really sensible moves just to make them really, really great workhorse guitars. So the first Sabre I'm going to show you is the standard one. This is the one that was released in 2020. There is one to my left, which is the BFR, the Ball Family Reserve version, and that comes with some slightly different specs. But if I just run you through this one first, for the body, we have a resonant Akume body. This thing, like, it is resonant, like you can feel it when you play, it vibrates. And that's got a 1/2 inch thick maple cap on the top, which is a flame maple, and it's beautiful, it's book matched, it looks amazing. They come in a range of finishes as well. So if brown isn't your thing, there's going to be one that probably is. It's beautiful, like this really high grade wood, and yeah, the whole thing just resonates really well, which is really important. In terms of the hardware, we've got volume and tone, which is normal. We've got a 5-way switch, and that's going between 2 custom wound Musicman humbuckers. These humbuckers are really, really good. Like, they're really good. They are really articulate. You can hear it when there's drive and things. In terms of the switching, we have the, if we start with this one, we have the neck, then we have the inner coils of the 2 humbuckers, and those are in parallel. And then in the middle, we have both humbuckers in parallel, so you're getting 4 coils. Then on this one, you have the outer coils, and that, again, that's in parallel. And then on the bridge, you just have that bridge humbucker. And what that's giving you is some of those really nice glassy cleans, some of that really well-defined just presence in there. And it's not overly top-endy, it's not overly bassy, it just sounds great. We have 22 high-profile stainless steel frets, so you're going to be able to get all your playability out of those without having them wear down or anything like that. We've got a 10-inch radius on this as well, so it's a little bit more curved, so it's a little bit more in line with like a Strat, which is 9.5 typically. So yeah, again, it's a little bit more curved in comparison to things like the John Petrucci series. For the nut, we have a 1 11/16 of an inch nut width on that, and that's giving you a slightly wider neck than you would expect from a Musicman. It's really comfortable though. Obviously, again, it's sort of going for that thing in between, and it's just really comfortable. If you come from like a different manufacturer, you're not going to be so squeezed together down that low end like you would on potentially one of the JP series or an Albert Lee. We're using one of Musicman's own tremolos, which are, I keep saying the word amazing. Musicman consistently knock it out of the park for me. It's a 2-point non-floating trem, so we don't have any wood taken out the back, so it's not a floating like a JP series or a Floyd. So it's this is decked. The other thing to mention with that as well is that these have vintage bent steel saddles, and the reason that Musicman have gone for these is that they allegedly give you more harmonics, and they give you a slightly different response to a normal saddle made out of something else. So the second guitar I'm going to show you is our BFR model. This is one that we currently have in stock. I think this is limited to only 50 of these worldwide. BFR stands for Bull Family Reserve, and they typically have things which you wouldn't normally get on the standard series. So for this particular one, we've got a slightly different neck. So on this one, we have a rosewood neck and a rosewood board, which is just beautiful. It feels great. In terms of the finish as well, we've got this fantastic burst on a flame maple again, and instead of having black hardware, we've now got chrome hardware. Aside from that, it's essentially a similar guitar to the other one, but you're just getting some of those different wood choices and slightly different specs. I think I've made it quite clear in this video that I think these guitars are great. I love Musicman anyway, so I'm slightly biased there, but for real, they feel great. Like the necks are really smooth, they're really playable. The response, everything is just, it's just right. They're really resonant bodies as well. And like if you're in the market for potentially like a player's guitar, but you don't want something with 24 frets, or you've been looking at another company and you just want to have a look at what else is on the market, you should definitely try these out, because they are, I've said it many times, but they are fantastic. But you know, let us know what you think in the comments. Have you been looking at something like this? What do you think of the Sabre series? How do you think it compares to other models from Musicman or other manufacturers? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like, subscribe to see more things like this, and we'll see you in the future.